What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. Let's talk about it, and don't forget to hit up the Cash App. The name's Carcino on the Cash App, Karceno. Show your support and love. We hit you back, give you a shout out, or you can hit the Streamlab up by clicking the link in the description box. Let's talk about it, cause you guys keep hitting me up. Like, yo, did you hear what 50 said? 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 I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, I have heard what 50 said 50,000 times. But thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, in case you didn't hear what 50 said, he stated that Floyd Mayweather, who had done an interview on, what was he on? Drink Champs, where he stated he doesn't know what 50 did and where the beef started. And 50 said that's not true. It started when, he had the company, he had already set up the company, and that he trademarked TMT, the money team. He trademarked that in Delaware. And Floyd's using it now that he could actually come and take it from him. So, matter of fact, we're going to get into all of this. Because I'm going to explain. They have a miscommunication. We already did the Floyd Mayweather 50 Cent beef. So you can go and watch that and get caught up to hear what 50's talking about. But Floyd is talking about something else entirely. They're on two different wavelengths. So, anyhow.
You're not a dish.
I'm not a dish? Okay. Whatever you just said, bro. So, anyhow, we're going to get into all of this so that everybody could be clear about what's going on here. Let's listen to 50, though.
And you see, Floyd will say he doesn't know how we fell out or how anything. Like I never said anything to. Like I just woke up one morning and had a problem with him. But that's not what happened. What happened is we actually he asked me to help him. So actually I could stop them from using TMT as their logo right now.
Because you wouldn't do that because y'all cool again.
Yeah, I don't have it. I'm just not chasing it. But to be honest with you, I incorporated TMT in Delaware while he was incarcerated. Because he didn't sign the paper doesn't mean the corporation isn't valid. So I could actually, technically it trademarks the term of it because his entire corporation is built on it. So I could tell you, you can't have TMT socks. You can't have that TMT shirt you got on. He don't understand that because it's just not. I just said it and he won't be able to figure out that I could do that.
So that's what he said verbatim. Now, the thing of it is this. What 50 is talking about is when they first had the fallout. When they first butt heads. This is what caused the split. First off, he said Floyd asked him for help, which wasn't necessarily true. 50 presented the idea by working through another friend, a mutual friend that they knew named Tommy. Tommy and 50 conspired with Floyd that he needed to start up his own, boxing thing. And they were already talking about doing it. And 50 suggested it that you don't need Al Heyman. You could put your name where Al Heyman is and you get all that money yourself. You can start your own company now. Because everybody else, they just using you to promote all these other fighters they got. You should be eating off all them. You should be getting to check off everything that moves. Which is actually what's happening now. It has been happening. So, where everyone don't really know, Floyd's getting paid off Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, all those fighters. Floyd get a check. Why you think he's there clapping and stuff on the side? That's all Floyd. PBC, all that. That's him. So TMT and all that stuff, that's just some cool stuff. If he want to take TMT away, that don't mean nothing. The PBC is what cut the checks. So, anyhow, he abandoned the money team, turned back in his jogging suit or whatever, and was like, I'm out. Fifth gave all that up, walked away from everything. He's like, you keep it. I'm out of here. And that was that. Now, that started a whole big feud. He became a promoter, came out with SMS Promotions. And he took all the fighters that him and Floyd was talking about they wanted to sign or Floyd was looking at. 50 went in like, I'm going to beat Floyd to the punch and sign all these guys. Now he's stuck. He was like, all right. What he found out is that Floyd, just because he scouted these guys, don't mean that they were great for the company. And as he slowly found out, as it was draining a lot of his own personal finances, hey man, these guys ain't doing what they supposed to be doing. I got this kid named Billy Dibb, and he's getting dipped on every time I put him in the ring with a tune-up. What's happening out here? His biggest fight he had was James Kirkland versus Canelo. And we saw how that went. Felt bad for Fifth because he used his personal anger to put himself in a battle he shouldn't have been in. Instead of just letting it go and moving on and doing some other stuff. He tried to extract vengeance and go to war and all of these things. So it took a little while, but they became cool again. So in the midst of them being cool again, they only fell out the second time. And this is what Floyd was talking about. He didn't go all the way to the beginning. 50 was talking about when they first fell out. This is the second fallout. When 50 got to his incident going on with Tierra Marie over this video clip that he put on Instagram. 50 is out here and Floyd, they cool with each other. Next thing you know, Floyd is getting attacked by 50 about he can't read, all these different things are going on. And Floyd, it was all fun and games with him. Then, next thing you know, it just got to the point where Floyd had a promotional thing with Tierra Marie, and here comes 50 just started attacking Floyd out of the blue. And Floyd just blew up. I mean, just out of anger. And that's how Floyd is. When you never know what hit the button. You say something you think is small, and it's a combination that's been building up for a long time. And all of a sudden, coins everywhere. Okay? You didn't just hit the tipping point. The iceberg didn't hit. Now it's anger. Oh, and thanks, Sharon, for the super chat. I appreciate it, brother. The rest of you don't forget you can super chat by hitting up my Cash App. Carcino's the name on the Cash App. Or you can hit the Streamlab up where you can leave me an elaborate message by hitting up the link in the description box. If you're missing out on the Patreon, I'm sorry for you. Carcino for Life is the Patreon. If you got Patreon, you know you need to subscribe to that because that's where it gets raw. People are shocked over the information they're learning today. There's more things coming. Believe me, there is. This is not even the cusp. You're not even close Okay? There's a lot of stuff in this business that you know nothing about. Nothing. So we're going to go over all of this and get it all said and done. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. The incident. Floyd blows up and starts going on a rant on 50 Cent. Every time I do something and this and that, and you talking about some girl I don't even know, and all that stuff, and you had P Rilla jumped, and you did all these things, all these dirty things you were doing. Man, I'm sorry about that. So he goes in on 50. Then 50's like, wow. He's like, you was friends with a girl that's suing me. You were still friends with her. So what are you talking about? You mad because I'm taking a picture with somebody that you got a beef with, and you still friends with the girl that's suing me? And so he was like, man, Floyd, look, my baby moms is cool with her. They was friends. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, that's her friend. Like, I don't have nothing to do with that. So that's what he's talking about. That's what kicked off the beef they got now. You know, so that whole situation blew up to get to that point, to where they both got mad problems with each other now. And Floyd just don't want nothing to do with him, really. And it's kind of blew over, but, you know, he just like, he just came after me out of the blue. So they're talking about two different incidents. Okay? 50 is talking about the very beginning. Floyd is talking about the second time. He ain't going back to the beginning. So that's where the confusion lies between the two. But just so you guys who follow me would understand, and you know I know this situation. And if you don't think, then hey, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, that's that. Thank you for your time. I'm going to leave 4 videos here that you probably didn't get notifications from, or you probably did. Either which way, click it and let me know what you think.